Don't cry about the suffering. Because look at 2nd Ezra 9. See? See what it says? It says, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect. Look, 2nd Ezra 9:22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. A whole lot of people born in vain. And let my grape be kept. As his grape, one grape, be kept. And my plant, not plants, not grapes, but plant, one plant. Listen, for with great labor have I made it perfect. How? Listen, understand this. So we can Edomanize your mind. Bring your mind out of confusion that you've been taught as a Christian or some type of religious institution that have controlled your mind and your brain waves to think that it's all going to be so lovely in dealing with this truth. Follow the laws of the Most High without going through afflictions and suffering and tribulations, as all did. That's what it says. 1 Peter 5:10. But the Most High of all grace, who have called us unto his eternal glory by the Mashiach Yahushua, who speaks to us in these last days, after that ye have suffered a while. Remember, the Most High says he labored to make us perfect. After ye have suffered a while, make you perfect. So the Most High wounds, the Most High heals, the Most High is bringing this suffering, these afflictions upon us to make us perfect. After that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect. Establish, strengthen, settle you. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. By Silvanus, a faithful brother unto you, as I suppose, I have written briefly, exhorting and testifying that this is the true grace of the Most High wherein ye stand. The church that is at Babylon, elected together with you, salute you, and so does Marcus my son. Greet ye one another with a kiss of charity, of love. Peace be with you all that are Bahasham Mashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior. Hallelujah. That's real. Second, look at Matthew 23:12. Matthew 23:12. And whosoever shall exalt himself, whoever it is, that shall exalt himself, shall be abased. Whoever want to bring himself up, you want to be somebody in this wicked world, you're going to be brought down low. And he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. So choose either one. As I say, you're not going to get away from the Most High. And the Mashiach Yahushua speaking the words of the Most High. Once again, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased. I mean, you're going to be brought down low. And he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. You humble yourself, you're going to be exalted. Now you make the choice. You're either going to humble yourself, you're going to be exalted, or you're going to exalt yourself and be brought down low. hopefully you ain't brought down low. You realize your error and don't be thrown in the lake of fire. Better come after loving Jacob for that. Look at Acts 12 and 21. And upon a set day, let's give you an example. Herod, arrayed in royal apparel, sat upon his throne and made an oration unto them. And the people gave a shout, saying, "It is the voice of a God and not of a man. It is the voice of a God and not of a man." And immediately the angel of the Most High smote him. See? Immediately the angel of the Most High killed him. But see, you don't think this could happen to you. Or you just putting yourself up on a high pedestal? Better humble yourself. And upon a set day, Herod, arrayed in royal apparel, had his royal garment on, sat upon his throne, and made an oration unto them. And the people gave a shout, saying, "It is the voice of a God and not of a man." See? And understand this. That's why you give all praise and glory to the Most High for everything. Surely you appreciate, the exaltation from others, because the Most High told us this. He told us this in His Word. He told us, Philippians, the 2nd chapter. And look at verse 2. It says, "Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded." We think the same, having the same love, being on one accord, of one mind. Listen, it says, "Let nothing be done through strife, arguing, or vainglory." But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So you can uplift someone. We can uplift each other. But when you're being uplifted, he's telling you, I'm giving an example of exaltation. This is what happened. Let each esteem others better than themselves. So somebody's giving you praise, right? Give all glory to the Most High. I don't want you to praise me. I ain't write this Bible. It's a word of the Most High. Holy men, they were moved by the Holy Spirit, wrote these words. I'm going to give all glory to the Most High. That don't mean that you can't give exaltation. I can't exalt you. You can't exalt me. But once you exalt it, don't get big-headed. Don't think you all that. Because when a man thinks he's something, when he is nothing, he deceives his own self. And you ain't nothing. I don't give a damn what position you have on this earth. You ain't nothing. That's why the Most High said, as we went in the scripture tonight, the Most High hate a poor man that's prideful. What you prideful about? What you got pride? What you prideful about? If they change the dollar to be nothing and $20 represent a penny, where you going to be at? No matter how much money you have. Where you going to be at? Because that's what's going to go down. The stock market going to crash and the dollar going to be nothing. Your money going to be nothing. Then what you going to do? You ain't got the love of the people, so who going to look after you? Who going to really be on your side? Or you just got a few people over here, shoot it. Just like that, man, you're gone. So I look at Herod. Go back here, look. Acts 12:21. "And upon a set day, Herod, arrayed in royal apparel, sat upon his throne, and made an oration unto them. And the people gave a shout, saying, 'It is the voice of God, and not a man.'" See? People up trying to uplift him, right? And he didn't humble himself. And immediately, the angel of the Most High smote him, killed him. Immediately killed him, because he gave not the Most High the glory. Nah. They could say something different. Because he didn't give the Most High the glory. You hear men being exalted? "Oh, thank you, brother." Oh, yeah, you better watch yourself. Because that angel of the Most High going to be sent out. That's that death angel. That's a death angel right there. A death spirit that came out and killed him. Immediately it said, and immediately the angel of the Most High, that's that death angel, smote him, killed him, because he gave not the Most High the glory. And he was eating of worms and gave up the ghosts. That's what the word is saying, yo. So you take it however you want to take it. But I know what I see in that. And I'm going to keep following what it is that the Most High has given me to follow and giving him all the glory. No matter what man says, make it say something different. Better humble yourself. Go to 1 Corinthians, the 8th chapter, in the first verse. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffs up, see? But charity edifies. Love edifies. Knowledge puffs up. Just because I know what I know, I'm not. The more I learn, the more humble I gotta be. Not puffed up with knowledge. Surely I know a lot because I've been lived a long time. I lived in the world. I lived in the world longer than I've been in this truth. The real world. So yeah, and I still believe what Mashiach Yahushua said, the children of the world are wiser than the children of light. A lot of y'all coming to the truth, you come to L7s, bunch of squares, you don't know what time it is. That don't mean you go out there and be with them in the world. Look, come on. You gotta understand who we talking about. Mashiach Yahushua, y'all don't know him. Y'all don't know him well enough. A lot of you don't. Because you're too separated from what it is that he told us to do. Or maybe you don't know. You understand who he was. I mean, look at this. Look at what is it? Matthew 11:19. Matthew 11:19. This is Mashiach Yahushua, the Son of Man, was a Mashiach Yahushua, came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a wine bibber. He liked to eat a lot and he drank wine. Wine bibber. A friend, not an associate, a friend of publicans and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children. He was a friend of publicans and sinners. Friend. Because remember, the law was made for who? An unrighteous man. So he was friends of publicans and sinners. That's why I said the children of the world are wiser than the children of light. Like they got things going on that a lot of you don't even know what's going on. When it go down, you don't even know what time it is. The children of the world gonna be hip to it. You don't even know what's going on. Because you are L7, you a square. That's why I say be wise as serpents. Plural. You gotta be knowing what the left hand is doing. Serpents. Be wise as these devils, these Satans. These people rolling with devils, rolling with Satans. They're the serpents, the dragons, Esau, and all the ones that's following under the devil's rule. Rules, might say, and regulations. You got to be knowing what time it is. So when it's go down, you ain't caught off guard. You're supposed to be seeking everything, looking at everything, and things supposed to be opening up to you, saying, wow, I see this, I see that. Y'all see that? You can look at things and see the spirit that's within it. These artifacts and so forth. Everything that they have put on this earth. That's why I say now it's touching things offered unto idols. We know that we all have knowledge. Do you have knowledge of the things that's offered to idols? A lot of you don't. Because you're caught in your little Christian type of squared mindset. And there are things that's offered to idols. Come on. Y'all better look at, especially you women, y'all better look at them weaves y'all put in your hairs. Because that hair is taken off and they offer that hair to idols. Idolatry. You better look at it. I posted a lot of different things to show how they cut that hair off. They have that hair, they put that hair from their idols. And in reference to be able to make the most money they can off of that hair. Those weaves that people put in their hair, that's offered to idols before they put it in your hair, before they put it on your head. And I noticed I was on my walk today. I was walked by this beauty place where they sell all this hair and all that. They had beautiful women talking about get your weave, you know, beautiful sisters, huge on the whole, taking up the whole front of the glass, the entrance of the store with these sisters with weaves in their hair. You know, you sisters are beautiful without that. You're beautiful. Most don't you realize you're the baddest things walking? No matter how you look at it, you don't have to feel that way. I know the Most High took your hair, but come on now, this is unbelievable that you're dealing with this hair that was offered to idols. Just keeping it real. Look it up for yourself. They shave those women's hair out and they put it over there and they go in front of their idols and they offer to idols. That's what it says. Now it's touching things offered unto idols. We know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffers up. See, knowledge puffers up. That's why you see people be arrogant. That's why we can't come together. Because knowledge puffers up. But charity edifies. Charity is love. It edifies. And the first love we gotta have is love of the Most High. With all heart, mind, and soul. And if any man think that he know of anything, he know of nothing, yet as he ought to know. So you know what Mashiach Yahushua is going to bring to the table when he teach us for 1,000 years? 1,000 years? That's what I said. But if any man think that he know of anything, he know of nothing, yet as he ought to know. Straight up. So you know enough, and you operate enough to know that you already put your name in the book of life. Yes or no? You have written your name in the book of life. So I say, if a man think that he know of anything, you know that your name is written in the book of life, that you won't have everlasting life. He know of nothing, yet as he ought to know. That's the you that think your name is already written in the book of life, whatever you do. Come on, man. That's why we got to humble ourselves before the Most High come with his wrath. It's serious. Can't be no serious in this, people. Let's look at the one that wrote most of the New Testament. Acts, the 21st chapter. And the 30th verse. And all the city was moved, and the people ran together. And they took Paul and drew him out of the temple. Took him and drew him out of the temple, out of the church. And forthwith the doors were shut. And as they went about to kill him, hear that? They went about to kill Paul. Tidings came unto the chief captain of the band, that's the army, that all Jerusalem was in an uproar. They went to the chief captain and said, all Jerusalem is, they rioting out there. Who immediately took soldiers and centurions, these Roman soldiers and centurions, and ran down unto them. And when they saw the chief captain and the soldiers, they left beating of Paul. It was beating him. When they saw the soldiers, like you said, here come the police. It's no difference. When they seen the police of the Romans, the soldiers, and his armies coming, they left beating of Paul. They left from beating of Paul. Beat him, man. And he was rolling, suffering for Bahasham Mashiach Yahushua's namesake. And he wrote most of